Well, looky there. He's back. Let's go! Welcome back to Hall of Fame College Football. I'm your host, Jason Watkins. And if you love college football, you know you're in the right place. So before you forget, smash that red subscriber button, like our videos, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss a moment of Hall of Fame College Football. Danny Stutsman has changed his mind. He is coming back to Norman and the Oklahoma Sooners for the 2024 season. They're first in the SEC. And whoever broke the news, didn't break the news, whatever, doesn't matter. Oklahoma got its leader on the defensive side of the ball back after getting news about Billy Bowman on Saturday that he would also return for 2024. It looks like they're ready to run it back in the SEC. And Coach Venables and the Sooner faithful should be quite happy about that. And of course, you did have a really awesome way that Danny chose to announce that he was coming back. Apparently, this video came out or was made a while back when they thought he was going to be up for the Butkus Award, but it ended up working out really good for him coming back. So check this out. The old boss. I think it's cool. Look, the deal is this. When you're heading into the SEC and you've got, I mean, this is a young football team when you start looking at it. You've got a few guys left, but that defense was already losing Woody Washington. With losing Danny, had you have lost Billy Bowman, then you've got a bunch of guys that just don't have a ton of experience taking over this defense. Now, some of these guys did get experience this year, and you do expect big things out of some of the linebacker core. Jaron Kanak, Kip Lewis, Kobe McKenzie, Lewis Carter, Samuel Omosiho. But we're all talking about most of these guys are young cats that if you do have a slip up of any kind, who's going to lead the way for you, right? You're going to have the same thing when it comes to the defensive line. A lot of young guys. The hope is that you're going to see guys like Chris McClellan from Florida possibly becoming one of those portal targets. They've got some other targets out there and probably going to be looking to some of those guys that could be entering the portal after the college football playoff as well. When you start looking at the offensive side of the ball, you do have a little bit of, returners coming back, but you're going to have a new quarterback. You're going to have some new, no more Drake Stoops, which is a huge leadership loss there. Tawi gone, Marcus Majors gone, and even some of the other younger guys, Dalen Smothers is out of here too. So look, for going into the SEC in year one with the schedule that you're about to see, and on Wednesday we'll definitely be doing we're going to be doing a live show during the SEC schedule drop. And look, guys, already we know the opponents. You've got Alabama at home. You're going to go on the road to play teams like Mississippi, LSU, and Auburn. You're going to go into 1 year, first year in the SEC with a bunch of young guys without experience. That could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. But I think you kind of need to have a little bit more experience, to have the two leaders of your defense, Bowman and Stutsman, both decide to return. It's a huge deal. It's just a huge deal. I'm excited about it. I think that you could kind of tell what was going on. on that podcast on the prairie the other day. Him and Kanek were talking, and you kept kind of hearing Danny, say we and all this stuff talking about the SEC next year. Now, as you see at the end there, SEC see you soon at the end of this video that he put out there. I think more than anything, what was his grade headed into the NFL? I'm hearing that he got a second or third round grade as far as what he was hearing, which is what made him make the choice to go into the draft this season. Now, make no mistake, whatever's going on with Parker Thune versus Parker and Brandon over at OU Insider versus the Sooner Scoop guys and George Stoya and Eddie and those guys, whatever. I don't know what's going on there. There's a bottom line is that I read and heard on KREF earlier today, Danny's dad said that the decision was to go to the NFL. Danny changed his mind on Saturday. So, I don't know what the complaint is. I know one thing. Who gives a crap about who broke what? I don't understand why anybody cares about that. The main thing that matters is Oklahoma fans are rejoicing all over Twitter, and you got these clowns all fighting with each other. It's dumb. It's dumb. I think you could tell what would have made him change his mind, you think? First off, he loves his teammates and he loves being a Sooner. And I think that, hey, listen, like we were talking about on around the table earlier, I think that it's pretty clear that it's not going to hurt you if you can go out there and perform in the SEC. When you look at, a lot of NFL teams don't even do as much scouting as they used to. Their scouting department basically consists of, we're going to go get guys from Georgia, Alabama, LSU, the SEC schools. A prime example of that's the Philadelphia Eagles. They pretty much limit most of their draft stuff to the SEC. They were in the Super Bowl a year ago. They're contenders for the Super Bowl again this year. There's a reason for that. And if you look at the numbers in the NFL draft over the last 10 years, it's heavy SEC, particularly in that first round. So you have an opportunity, if you're Danny Stutsman, to raise your draft stock significantly by coming back and showing out again like you have the past two seasons. Look, you saw a big jump from him from year 1 to year 2 with Brent Venables. He became the leader that they needed him to be. And, you saw Venables, he stayed in his face a lot, expects a lot out of him. I think this season you have to expect to see more of that from guys like Kanak and Kip Lewis, Kobe McKenzie. And you're also probably going to see some of these younger guys step up too. I would not for 1 second believe that you're going to be able to keep Lewis Carter off the field this season. Same with Samuel Omosiho. Both of these guys were obviously not early graduates that came in for spring ball, so they were a little bit behind the 8 ball. They will have had a full spring and the full season to get ready, plus these 15 practices that are there for the bowl game. This is huge for a lot of these young guys. But just as huge is having leadership on that defensive side of the ball, like what you have with Danny coming back along with Billy Bowman. And I think the Billy Bowman one is just as big. I think they both kind of got screwed out of being finalists for both the Butkus and, the Thorpe Award. And I think they, get a chance to come back, prove that, and be in the running for those again next year under a highly more visible situation for both. Seems like a good thing. Seems like a good thing all the way around. Guys, let me know what you think about it. How excited are you to see Danny Stutsman, Billy Bowman come back? Put it in the comments. Let me know right there. If you're not already a subscriber to the channel, we are less than 100 away from 3,000 on the year. Hey, I'm excited about that. You can please hit that subscriber button. It's right there below, right next to the thumbs up, which if you hadn't already hit the like button, why didn't you wipe your feet? Please do that as well. That's the free way to help us out as content creators, it's massively important for us to get people to hit that like button and interact with the channel. Leave your comments, share with friends. You know, if you know other people that love college football, they should be in here checking out our channel with you. So thanks a lot again for coming in. If you want to become a channel member, on the top right hand side of the screen right here, you can go to that web address, or also right in there next to your thumbs up is a little button that says join. Join and become a channel member for as low as $2.99 a month, less than half price of one of your Starbucks coffees. Also get into our podcast merch site, hofmedia.us/pod-merch. Get your horns down gear, your SUC gear. There's a lot of other really cool stuff in there. Also, with Christmas coming, there's a couple of days left that you can still have stuff from our Fanatics partner store delivered before Christmas. And right now they're up to 50% off everything in the store. That's until midnight Tuesday night. That would be the 12th, midnight the 12th, up to half off everything in the store, all your licensed gear, all your Sooner gear. I got some cool stuff coming my way right now, and every time I go back on there, I see something else I want. Make sure you jump in there, hofmedia.us/fanatics. That's hofmedia.us/fanatics. Like I said, get your best deal possible when you use our partner link. Same thing is true for Louisiana Grills. $100 off anything in the Black Label line, smokers, uh, grills of all kinds, unbelievable stuff from the Louisiana Grill Company. Also, we have our Devil Dogs Brew and Beans sponsorship. Jump in there for the best coffee on the planet. Everything is roasted, ground, and shipped the same day you order to ensure freshness straight to your doorstep. 10% off your first order by using promo code Boomer. And look, every time you buy, 5% of each sale goes to the Wounded Warrior Project. This is a veteran owned company that serves veterans. Make sure you get your coffee from Devil Dogs. Love that sponsorship. Again, free way to help the channel. Just hit the like button. Hey guys, we'll see you on the next one.